What difference does any of this make if we can't communicate it to the people who matter?
I don't know.
Across the country, our children are being killed, and our future is being wiped out.
Okay, I need you to concentrate.
We can't end crime no matter what we do, but in the long run, I think that our project could have a deeper impact. Good and evil, right and wrong, are these concepts that you believe in?
Yes, I do.
Binary thinking could hamstring you when it comes to critical assessment of our subjects. We need to understand the gray areas.
The world is complex, I get that. I can check my judgment at the door. Think of an opening salvo, then think where it could lead. There are no right or wrong answers, just use your imagination and see where it takes you. Psychologically preparing you for reality. And the reality is, you have to talk to them.
You ever lost control?
I wanted to be wild and crazy.
Why?
I was tired of always thinking. Don't you get tired of thinking?
The presentation of self in everyday life.
It's by Irving Goffman. He posits that life is like theater. We tailor ourselves to fit the parts that we're playing.
Meaning?
For instance, there's the expectation that girls should be nice, that they should smile.
Okay.
You know, I once tried not smiling for a day, and it was really weird.
Why? You're not much of a smiler.
Even so, it made me feel really odd, and it freaked people out. Strangers kept asking, "Are you okay?"
Did you want to smile?
No, not once I realized what I was doing. Goffman says we wear these masks to make everyone else comfortable. Like you and your suits. Your suit is your uniform you wear to fit in.
I don't want to fit in.
Everyone is trying to fit in.
Guess that explains your hippie thing, too.
My hippie thing?
Your peasant tops, long hair, bracelets, leather sandals. Helps you assimilate on campus.
Right, it's exactly the same.
What would you wear if no one were looking?
Probably nothing. I study captains of industry. IBM, MGM, Ford, Exxon, you name it. And sure, these men all have wives, kids, dogs, goldfish, but not because they stopped being psychopaths, but because they just had different leanings.
But you think they have the same underlying personality traits?
It shows a total lack of remorse, a lack of inner emotional structure, no ability to reflect on the experience of others.
His clothes were nice. He wasn't angry or harsh. He sounds almost as ordinary and suburban as the victim pool.
Everyone we've interviewed is a product of a difficult home and a string of adult failures. They're all emotionally scarred.
Psychopaths are convinced that there's nothing wrong with them, so these men are virtually impossible to study. Like their family histories, what their thoughts were. She'll ask you about your mother. It'll seem like a perfectly innocent question, but she'll be watching you closely. If she thinks you love and respect your mom, she'll know that you'll treat her daughter the same way.
That's actually shrewd. So, you like your mom? Harsh mothers, absent fathers.
All fathers are absent fathers.
We can learn from what he doesn't tell us.
I've been around crazy. I was in the army.
Only these people are extremely damaged, and they know how to cause damage. Times have changed. You don't have to be the good soldier. Well, what else is a criminal except somebody who can't function in society? So yes, what happens to these men is normal, but the way that they process it is not. That's our goal, to dig into the why. It's all about finding patterns. There's nothing on his operation principles, his logic.
Logic?
His internal logic, yes, which hopefully one day we'll be able to decipher. You know, psychopaths are extremely skilled at imitating human emotions. It's how they manipulate other people or how they gain power over their environment.
How do they understand emotions if they don't have them?
Well, they have emotions. They just don't believe that other people have them. Or, more specifically, they don't believe that other people have interior lives.
How do we sniff them out?
Well, it seems like you just did. You trust your instincts. But he was just as concerned with how he was perceived. You're naming himself, communicating with the media. It all adds up to control. There's a tension. They need to be seen to have power over someone. He creates this monstrous persona, but now we have to consider how they use the media to create their own mythologies. When we empathize with a psychopath, we actually negate the self. We deny our own beliefs about decency and humanity, and that can be very dangerous.
I can handle it.
Are you sure?
Talk to me.
Let go of me. No, leave me alone.
This conversation
This conversation
is over.
is over.
I just can't win with you, can I?
class on the intersection of sociopathy and fame. People like Andy Warhol, Jim Morrison. Their celebrity becomes the only thing they need to sustain their ego.
Nixon was a sociopath.
Very similar.
How do you get to be president of the United States if you're a sociopath?
The question is, how do you get to be president of the United States if you're not? That's why this work is so vital. It goes so much further than the FBI.
All the way to the White House.
Perhaps, yeah.
I can't let these guys rub off on me. The way they view sex.
And women.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a story, and if it entertains you, maybe you'll decide to help me research further. I want you to help me catch a killer of women.
If a woman approaches any beast and lies with it, you shall kill the woman and the beast. Their blood shall be upon them.
You love me, you hate me. You show me a sensitive side, then you turn into a total asshole. Is that a pretty accurate description of our relationship, Tyler?
We have just lost cabin pressure. What did you just say?
What is wrong with you?
What did you just call me? Say my name.
Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden, you fucking freak. What's going on? I'm coming over.
No, wait, Marla, I'm not there!
You broke your promise.
Jesus, Tyler.
You fucking talked to her about me.
Tyler, what the fuck is going on here?
I ask you for one thing. One simple thing.
Why do people think that I'm you? Answer me, why do people think that I'm you?
I think you know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Why would anyone possibly confuse you with me?
Because we're the same person.
That's right.
Tyler's not here. Tyler went away. Tyler's gone.
What?
This is impossible.
No.
This is crazy.
People do it every day. They talk to themselves. They see themselves as they'd like to be. They don't have the courage you have to just run with it.
I like working with you.
I like working with you, too.
Very strange time.